Almost everyone thought, oh, this is another online scam. I'm in, I'm active, make my first 1,000. And at that point, I said, okay, cool. Now that I've made my first 1,000, I'm out of school. And I'm totally leaving school and going out. All right, now that's like April. And thankfully, I get to meet a mate, and he was also a trader, so we kind of connect and and all that. So at some point, we are now two guys trading, all connected by one thing, which is trading, sharing the same goals and all that. And 7 months down the road, I make my very first $65,000. Now at my age in a developing country. So now I have this money is coming in, but I look young. Well, things start changing. The lifestyle changes a bit. How you dress up, how you eat, how you look and all that. Like we go to a hotel, these guys won't let me in. Oh, you guys are just young. You won't even have any money to spend here. And like at the back of my mind, I know we have, bro, you get my point, okay? Anyway, so that was the end of 2021. And by the way, I would say 2021 was like the biggest year of my life. Quit school, make my first 1,000, make my first, okay, let me say 50,000, though I did clock 65, and life changed. Everything changed. So 2022, get my first car, and things were now taking a different turn. Obviously, I had an Instagram page. I posted a bit of, let's lead a cool lifestyle. I'm out in a cool restaurant and so forth. I just bought my car and it gets people's attention. How on earth is this guy making it, Now, keep in mind, again, all right, I know there were traders. I won't deny that. I certainly know there were traders, but none of these guys were public or to say, oh, you can actually make money trading. None, all right? And for me finding out about trading, this was all my hard work. I did a lot of research. I was also interested in money to say so anyway. So it was all through my research. I never found any guy from, let's say South Africa say, oh, none, all right? So now I realized perhaps it could have been my calling to now share the message, but also came naturally. So I'm making money, posting a bit of stuff. How are you even making this money and so forth and all that, okay? And I would say actually 2022, all right, to have my first car, moved out of my first apartment, now I have a big apartment. So I also make my first trip, so to South Africa and then Maldives. Everything is moving on well. Things are working out. Later that year, that's how Forex Bulls Academy came out.